Hello, welcome to Jake and Mitch in the morning.
Oh Lord, okay.
We're
Do I look at the camera? I don't know what I'm doing.
You can look at me or look at the camera. It doesn't matter. All right, so gummy bears versus gummy worms. So I'm gonna say I prefer gummy worms. Wait,
No.
why? Why gummy bears?
The freaking worm. They're two colors, right?
Yeah.
They're two colors.
That's what I like.
What if I only want the one color? Then I'm
you-
giving this a half-eaten worm. No, that's disgusting.
You eat them one half at a time. That's what I do. If I'm like, oh, this is the color I want.
Because then I'm only going to eat the red half of the worm, and I'm going to throw everything else away.
But what about the blue and red ones? Those are like the best ones.
No, blue is a garbage color for food.
Dude, I love the blue and red ones. You don't really have. They don't.
No.
Like blue gummy bears aren't a thing.
No. Right.
I like
Because it's stupid.
I like the coconut ones as well. Are they coconut or are they like pear? They're always clear. Like there's always a clear flavor, right?
Are we talking about bears or worms?
Either.
I hope it's coconut. I've lived my entire life thinking it's coconut.
I think it is, but I bet it's probably different for different
Don't tell me if I'm wrong.
brands. All right, so have you ever seen one of the giant gummy bears or gummy worms? It's like 5-pound gummy worm.
It looks like diabetes in a little paper bag.
Yeah, dude, it does. But I've always wanted to buy one. But how do you eat that?
You've been rationing your Reese's Cup since Christmas. It would take you 10 years
Yep.
to eat that bear.
So context, I'm really careful about how much sugar I eat, and I got a bunch of candy at Christmas, and it's May, and I've still got some left.
I got the same amount of candy, and mine were gone before New Year's.
Yep. I could never finish that. Plus, like, what are you supposed to do when you bite into it and then it, like, dries? And
This is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, like, you can't eat it in one sitting. You can't refrigerate it either. 'Cause you refrigerate a gummy bear, it's too hard.
No.
It's like when people put them in ice cream
Uh-huh.
and, like, Golden Corral and stuff. It's like, this is too hard.
Wait a minute. I said uh-huh like I knew that was a thing.
You never done gummy bears and ice cream at Golden Corral?
No.
You know, their soft serve bar. I went there a lot as a kid because four kids in the family, right? It's easy. So we would go there and like you'd go to their soft serve bar and have all these toppings and it's like, oh man, gummy bears. And then I'd put it in the ice cream and it would get cold and like too hard. And it's like, why did I do this? So I would always just take gummy bears home. Like I would put them in a napkin and stick them in my pocket. And that's how I got gummy bears.
Yeah, I want to go in Corral. I'm not getting gummy bears. I'm getting 5 plates of mashed potatoes. Like, first thing. Priorities.
Right.
Potatoes over desserts.
I feel that.
I think the real question is why are we talking about gummy bears versus gummy worms when the far superior gummy candy are sour gummy peaches from the Lost in 100?
Those Poudet gummies?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Those are so good. So these are the Lost in 100 is a convenience store here. Convenience stores are the bomb. And those peach sour gummies he's talking about, they're just like, they're on point. I'm not going to lie. Those are, Japanese gummies tend to be the best.
They're so good.
They're like the right ratio of everything.
They're so good.
Just chewy enough, just sour or sweet enough. Got enough flavoring in there to where it's like just right. Oh. But what about like, you know how you have like sour gummy worms, right? And they're not really sour. They're just like coated in. It looks like Sour Patch Kids, but they're not as.
Yeah, that's all.
Why don't they do that with gummy bears?
Because you don't ruin a good thing.
I don't think it would be all that good. It'd be like too thick.
Just go buy Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
Only the red ones are worth eating. So.
Dude, I love Sour Patch Kids. Have you had the big ones? Like you get a pack and it's like they're like that big as opposed to that big.
Mm-mm.
They're great. They're not any wider, and that's why they're good.
How big is the box?
It's a bag about
Not smuggleable into a movie theater in my denim jacket.
That's true. That's what that's for.
It's gotta fit
my God.
in the denim to make it into the movie.
Do you think We could easily smuggle stuff into movies here. Like, I think I brought my backpack into a movie.
Well, I'm definitely not paying the $20 for, a bag of Skittles.
Yeah. No, movies here,
I'm only slightly being dramatic.
Yeah, they're way too expensive. How much did we spend on one showing of Star Wars?
Well, we saw it twice, and I spent $50 total.
That sounds about right. Yeah, it was like $20, $25 per showing, and we were both like, seeing it again.
Oh, yeah. Like, after the ticket and the snacks.
Yeah, we bought snacks.
And the other snacks.
Yep.
And the drinks.
Yep.
And more snacks. $50.
Yep. Yep.
Worth every penny.
Yeah. I even looked up like an early showing because I was like, before we left for Gunma the other day, I was like, what if I just got up early and went to see Avengers? And I found a time that totally would have worked, that wouldn't have stretched the window. And it was 1,100 yen, so like, $10, $11. And that's the cheap, like, I got up early to go see a movie.
8 o'clock in the morning movie.
Yeah.
It's a time where no human being should be awake watching movies.
Yeah. For 1,100 yen. And it was like an off day. We left on like, a Tuesday? Wednesday. So, it didn't make any sense. And I was trying to explain to one of our Japanese friends at a Meijo, like, cheap movies. Like the dollar movie. Like how after they come out of the theater, they go to the cheap movie and like they're like $2, $3.
No.
And those aren't everywhere, but you can usually find one in any given metro area. They're always in the weirdest spots. And that's where I would go see movies. I'd go see them. And one time, a movie was 89 cents for a ticket.
What movie?
Kubo and the Two Strings. A really good movie.
I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, now that you live here...
It's Japanese, eh?
It's, it's American, but it's perfectly Japanese, right? Like, it's so good.
Stop motion. Oh yeah, because the beetle head. Oh,
yeah.
So it is.
Yeah, when I've asked Japanese people if they've seen it. None of them have, I don't think. But it's fantastic. I don't know if they don't like stop motion or I don't know what they think about that because it's kind of uncommon, but it's a beautiful movie.
Add it to the list.
Yep. Yep.
How long have we been talking?
Oh, I don't know. The timer's at the bottom. 8 minutes.
Oh, thank God we're done.
Yeah, we're done. All right. That was Jake and Mitch in the morning. We'll be back. When will we be back? Next week?
Eventually.
Eventually.